stream the meeting. All right, are we on the air? Okay, can you hear me, Julie? Okay, yay, beautiful. Hello, everyone. All right, many blessings. Move that microphone. Apparently, according to the astrology on all of the astrologers, it is supposed to be the most luckiest day of the year. So I hope that good luck is coming to all of you and you're having an amazing time. I don't know about any of you, but I'm really feeling the Jupiter-Venus expansion in Cancer. It's amazing. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for coming on. And again, go ahead and always put where you're at down in the chat so that you can find like-minded beings in your area so that you have someone to connect with. It's a great way to network. All right. So I'm going to see if I can get the YouTube thing up here. There we are. All right, I'm going to set a little bit of a background here. There we are. There we go. In 2016, excuse the knocking on the door. There's actually, I don't know who it is. It's not an actual human. There's an invisible force out there keeps knocking on the door. The reason I know there's no one there is because it's a glass panel. So anyways, and there's no wind or anything. All right, so somebody that wants to be seen. You're not allowed in, sorry. Anyways, let's do this. I want to give you a background. It's important that you know this photo that I'm going to be revealing to all of you where it came from. In 2016, my friend David from Arkansas sent me this photo that was taken. It was caught on a deer cam. So it was caught on a hunter's deer cam. And I apologize that you will see the actual deer cam. He took a picture of the deer cam with the photo in it. So you'll see the actual deer cam. You'll see the time. The date was September 25th, 2016. I cannot tell if it's an AM or PM. I tried to contact him today and just reiterate or confirm if it was nighttime or during the day. But he's not available right now. David is a highly respected person in his community. He is in the medical field. And so coming from him, you know, you can understand that you may not want to have his information plastered all over. So this is the only information I'm going to give you. I asked him to go ahead because I remember the whole thing from back in 2016 when it happened, but I contacted him yesterday and I said, let's go over it one more time just to make sure I have the information correct. Because I remember parts of it, but not all of it. So his friend, he has a friend of a friend. It's a friend of a friend And this happened 5 miles away from where he is in Arkansas. I'm not going to give you the exact location because you don't need people starting to run out there and doing things. It was on private property. The person is a hunter. And I think a lot of people are out there. But it's from the Ozarks. So it's much, if you know and understand the information that comes from the land in that area, it's a huge crystalline bed. I've been there. I've done grid work there, in the Ozarks and stuff. But there's a huge crystalline bed that goes through Arkansas. It's very connected to Atlantis, and the frequency of Atlantis when Atlantis was in its highest state, its highest vibration. So I know people that actually are gatekeepers there that own a lot of land there and stuff. But David is a friend of mine that I met back then. And he sent this to me because when they showed it to him, they called him up and they said, hey, can you come over, take a look at this? Because they didn't know what it was, but they had a feeling he might know. He went over and he looked at it and he's like, I'm not really sure, but I know the person that might know. So he sends it to me. So I have this photo and I've held on to it since 2016. And I asked, well, I didn't ask, the guides, the angels have, I have a lot of angels that are guides. They've been pushing me for like the last 3-4 weeks. It's time to reveal the photo. And I'm like, I'm just gonna align and I'm going to feel into when is the right timing and how to do this. So here's what I'm doing. I'm going to reveal the photo on here. I want you to tune into it. I want you to drop in your hearts and I want you to feel, when you see this photo, I want you to feel what it reveals for you. Okay? I want you to see it. I'm going to put it up here. I have watermarked it. David has given me permission. He said, yes, please share it. We want people to see this. It was only 5 miles from his house where it happened. So I did watermark it just because of, all the hijacking and stuff of people's things has gotten crazy. I've had a lot of that done for me. That's why I have new Instagram and stuff. But this way, someone can't take it and use it for other things. So drop in your hearts, everyone, if you're not already there. A lot of you should already feel the expansion. Te quiero kula Mariana. So the whole reason I'm on here today, if you didn't see the post, is to reveal this photo, okay? All right, I'm gonna do my best because I'm not so techie. I've been practicing this. So Julie is on in here as well. Thanks, Julie, for being here, just in case I don't do it correctly. And all right, everybody, let's show you what this is. The reason, I hear you, they're saying the reason for holding on to it for 10 years is because humanity wasn't ready for this yet back then. There were those of us who have been awake that were ready and we could understand it, but we had to go through, Earth had to go through, and humanity had to go through more of a transformation awakening, and more people had to wake up before the photo was brought up. So I kept it quietly for all this time. There's a lot of photos of things that I have not revealed because I've been told it's not time yet. I don't tell everything either because I was told it's not time yet. And it has nothing to do with judgment towards anyone, but there's always an alignment. So today, June 9th, the luckiest day of the year that I didn't know was going to be the luckiest day of the year, is the day we're revealing this. All right, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Try and get it here. And let's see if we've got it. Julie, can you please let me know if it's up because I cannot see? I'm not sure. I can't see. Julie, can you tell me on the app? Okay, great, it's on. All right, so here it is, everyone. Oops. Can you, am I still on, Julie? Because I'm, all right. This is the photo, everyone. So you can see the blue, the blue light. You can see that this is a, let me move this out of the way. You can see that it is a hunter's cam. David took a picture of it on the cam. You can see, obviously, it's like a masculine figure with his arms out. You can see the blue light, that's there. Now, I was really studying this the last few days because they kept saying, look at it further, look at it further, look at it deeper, Keleena. And so when I've been looking at this, to me, the being with his arms down and his hands out is facing you. It also looks like to the left there is another being. I'm not sure if it's flipped the right way. Looks like it. Looks like there's another being or figure that is facing that being, and it's holding something. And like you can see the. Looks like it has very broad shoulders. I can't really tell, but this is what was caught. Now, I'm not very familiar with hunter cameras. I'm not a hunter, obviously. But what I know is on the bottom, it has the, I'm not sure if it's 12:58 a.m. or p.m., but it's 12:58:15, and then there's the AM PM. I have that message up to David. September 25th, 2016. And so it goes every so many, I don't know if it's milliseconds or seconds. I'm not a hunter. If you know if you're a hunter, you can put it down in the chat. But this is it. And they said humanity wasn't ready yet back then. That people would discount it as fake. 2016, there really wasn't any, I don't know if there was AI stuff. I really don't know. I'm not the best at that stuff. But you can see the force in the background. So what do you think? To me, there's a huge, another being that's across from this person. It looks like it's holding, I think looks like it's holding a baby, but I don't really know. You can see part of its head and face. But I want you to feel into it through your heart. Don't sit there and just start going, oh, it's this, that, and guess. I want you to feel, because this is how we use discernment. And I had somebody that I shared it with yesterday who was a grid worker who got activated from it. And she just went into woof, got super high in the frequency, and she had a yoni activation. Not in a bad way either. So what are you all feeling? This is amazing. Is this not amazing? I'm actually going to change my background because I'll take this down. Do you believe that this is the blue being of Pleiades? Have you ever seen the Pleiadians? They wear these suits. If you've seen the Pleiadians, both the feminine and masculine wear these suits, and this one looks like it's obviously wearing a suit. But it's interesting how it came in. On the slide, the shot just before it, there was nothing, and then it caught this, and then right afterwards, nothing. It was that fast. And so if you think about it, you know, they're tapping in through the portals, and then there is a reason that it showed itself. So maybe it did awaken the person that caught it at that time. But I know that a lot of the people, they don't want people to think they're crazy, all right, or that they caught something that is, evil or something like that. But everyone that has seen this, which has only been pretty much like maybe 10 people over the last 10 years that I've shown, they all feel like it's a very high energetic, a high vibration being. Someone's saying they don't normally show this kind of light, they're grainy. So I'm thinking, Kimberly 12444, that you mean the deer cam. So yeah. So do you think it's, I know, there goes the knocking on the door again. There's nobody here. Or there's no human up there. You're not allowed in, sorry. Is it Palladian? Is it Syrian? I know has has a bigger head in the back. They've got the more of an enlarged skull in the back when I see the Syrians. Also, you can look at Andromedans. Andromedans are very angelic. And so let's see what else is coming in. I'm asking you what you feel. I know what I pick up in my heart. I also pick up a lot of that Archangel Michael blue. I'm not saying it's Archangel Michael. I'm just putting out there that I'm picking up Archangel Michael blue. So let me see if I can see what you guys are saying here. Someone's saying it's like the baby is beaming light out across to the being, to his heart. Okay, Kimberly, thank you for confirming that. So I have worked with blue beings and blue orbs for years, many, many years. The blue beings and the blue orbs are not new. Some people are just finally starting to see it. I've seen the blue orbs since a child, and I see them in the sky. I see them in the woods. I've seen them everywhere. I've seen them in every place, all the places I've gone. But it's definitely, yeah, just what soul healing is saying. It's definitely interdimensional. It's definitely, well, if you think about it, it's definitely coming through a portal. So I'm going to see if I can change my thing really quick here. Make this bigger. So go ahead, keep tuning in. I want you to feel. I want you to feel it in your heart. If you just joined and you haven't dropped into your heart, you're not aligned in your heart, align in your heart and just ask your body, does this feel like it's angelic? Does this feel galactic? Is this, is this that? And see how your body responds. So I'm going to go ahead and shift this, and I'm going to click this. Move this up. There we go. Back to you. See what people are saying here. Let's see what all of you beautiful souls are saying. Shakti Tran 1299 says it feels like home and has deep tears. And Soul Healing's asking if it's Tarnesian. I want you to tune in. The whole reason and the purpose that the angels asked me to put this up was so that you can tune in and feel it. And we're live now. If you guys want to share, please share the link to anyone else that you think might be galactic, or if there's a Discord group or something while we're live, go ahead and share the link right now. Let's get as many people on as we can so that they can actually tune into this as well. Chris Cleary is saying it's like the scene in the movie Cocoon where it's just a light body in the shape of human form. It's interesting that you say that, but the shape of the human form is actually more dense and the light's around it. So that's very interesting. So well, I picked it up as high frequency back in 2016 when it was first given to me, and everybody that I have shared it to that gets activations from it, they all pick up that same thing, that's high frequency. Break free with Maria says, I pulled a card, I got truth. That makes sense. Blue is the throat chakra, which is truth. That's why I was saying it's got the color of Archangel Michael. And Dana G5P9D says, my body is buzzing. It's a fizzy feeling. So you're getting activated. There you go. Robert Myers is saying it does appear to be a face on the left side. Yeah, there's a whole body there if you can see it. My name is over it because I watermarked it so that it doesn't get taken out of context. Like a lot of stuff that's happening. And I refuse to let that happen anymore with these photos. So, and things have been gotten hijacked. I've had people take my own account so many times and try to make money off of it. So this is why we're doing it. And I did that for David. Let's see. Yeah. So we've got a whole lot going on here. So this was the time for the revealing, and it's amazing to me. It's amazing. And it's amazing that this deer cam caught this in 2016. Like I said, I don't know anything about deer cams. David took a picture of the deer cam when the guys called him to come over and take a look at it. And okay, please go away. It was I don't know what you call it. You insert those little things. I don't know what they are. But it shot pictures. Somebody asked me if it has video, if it was video, and it was like the ones that take the pictures, that they just take a picture like that. So again, the frame just before it had nothing. The frame just after it had nothing. It came in that fast. So Deb A. Sarah Hart feels like bringing us codes. A lot of people get activated from it, so yeah. This is very high frequency, so I'm not getting watchers with this at all. I do see watchers, and they do not look human. I'm going to tell you that right now. I have seen them. There are watchers that are the watchers of the new earth, that are the high frequency watchers, that are the guardians of the new earth, because that's part of some of the stuff that I do. When I had a thing with, what is her name? She did hypnosis with me, and I can't remember her name. Julie, do you remember her name? It was the second one that I did, and it came through. Some of it was cut out because the information before was not for the public, but only the part went in that said that this other person and I are watchers. We're watchers for the new earth, so we are like high frequency watchers to make sure that things are being held in the highest vibration and frequency. There are a lot of us out there, and because the restoration for the original blueprint is going on. So here I go. This just came through. Okay, the original blueprint, and here's this blue being coming in. Yes, Julie, thank you. Alba, I did do two things with Alba. The second one is where the Andromedans were warning everybody about what they were going to try and do here on the Earth with all the scanning and the cameras and everything. And that was a warning for people that we're not here to recreate the old Atlantis. Okay, you came here to stop it. So that was in there, but also in there is where the thing came through, where this other person that is a very good friend of mine on and off planet, he's in New Zealand, how we're like watchers of the new Earth to hold the high frequency and hold space and do some other things to keep that going. There's many out there that do that, but there's also the other watchers that are not nice. I've seen those, and they're not blue. I'm going to tell you that right now. So, Seraph Tarot, what if it's a person and the lighting is strange for whatever reason? There was nothing, like I said, there was nothing in the shot just before, and this is like every second. There was nothing before it and there's nothing right after it. It wasn't anything that was human in that way. It was almost like a portal opened and closed, like shoo shoo, like that. Boom, boom. Oh, thank you. Julie put the second thing with Alba Wyman up there if you want to watch that later. The first one, it was really, really amazing. Lots of codes delivered. And the second one was codes, but also that information. So, yeah, I mean, see it how you wish for. There's going to be people that are naysayers, going to be like, oh, it's just this, oh, this is fake, blah, blah, blah. You know, there's going to be people that are very negative, low vibration. They're going to try and pick this apart. But like I said, this came from my friend David, who is highly respected in his community as a medical professional. And he shared it with me right away. It was the day after this was caught, they called him and he came over and looked at it and he took the picture of it and he shared it with me. So this is it. So, you know, you can feel into it, but this is the key. Feel into it. Don't just come on here and analyze it and go, oh, it's this, oh, it's that. No, we want you to drop in the heart, because you have to remember, when you're dropping in the heart is love and love is truth. And I've been teaching that since 2014, 15, when I first came on, when I first got on Facebook. I don't have my Facebook anymore. But love is truth and truth is love. And when you're not in your truth, you will never have peace in your heart. And that's what I teach in the mastery classes as well. So here it is. Share the link. You know, let people see it. Let's get as many people out to be able to see it. You can send it to, maybe there's other channels that do a lot of galactic stuff, or you know other people that do galactic revealings. Go ahead and share it. It's totally up to you. I'm going to go ahead now. And let's see if that worked. Julie, I can't tell, did the stop share happen? I don't know. Okay. So it's still in my background here. For whatever reason, it's flipped. I don't know. Okay, let's do this. Thanks, Julie. All right, so let's just be in our hearts with this. It's a very high frequency, high loving portal day. We have Jupiter and Venus that are, I don't know if they're completely conjunct now, I think so, in Cancer. Cancer represents like mother energy. But feel yourself as being like held in the arms of the mother with heart expansion. It's supposed to be the most luckiest day of the year. So use this in the highest frequency and vibration that you can. Woo! I keep getting these blasts of love from Mother Gaia. It goes right through my feet, up my body. Get outside on the earth if you can. We have this energy for a while. So get your feet on the earth and just connect with Mother Gaia. And you can feel it because that sacredness comes from all the mother. Mother Gaia, our universe, our cosmic mother, the divine mothers. Allow yourself to open up your hearts and just feel it. It's amazing. Let me see if I can. I hope that I'm not in the way of the being. So Mary Clem saying, she said the tingling went from her head to her chest. Okay, so it went into your heart. That's beautiful. Let's see what Julie's saying here. Julie sent me a message that says on its side, but I don't know what that means. Oh, okay. I'm not in front of the image. Okay, thank you. Okay, awesome. All right, so I hope that you take away from this, uh, this image. If you didn't watch this from the beginning, go back and watch the whole thing because I reveal where the photo's from. It's on the Hunter's Cam. It's from 2016. I give you all the information where it was taken, and so go back and watch that. But this comes from a source that I know personally. Like I said, who's very respected in his community as a medical professional, and yeah, I have permission to share it now after the 10 years, and the angels have been saying this is the time. So feel free to share this video to other people you might know that could be very cosmic, galactic, celestial, whatever, and so that they can take a look at it as well. It's out here to see what everybody picks up, but again, you're going to feel what you need to feel from it. Can't tell which way. I'm trying to look at the thing. All right. Maloka Mariana na sienta nakia na shuntamor. Oh, Julie gave me a crown. I don't know what that means. What do we do with that, Julie? Does that mean people hype the video? Is that what that is? Hyping? Hyping? I just don't ever understand that stuff. Yep, so see, I see that Irene is getting activated from it. Here it is. Beautiful. Nakula tashana marianta naskula hanakia amor. Nahala sanyara kanashta kya tu hermana. Hentam yarastio. Ha ha Lahata kotuan hata kia hiu Shala ula malahana na junta koroste maki. Maraskia nasatar mayam. Many blessings. There is healing coming through. I can feel it. I'm getting hot. If you wish to accept this healing, just say, I accept this healing from Keleena. Oh, I'm seeing blue light coming in right now. Here it comes. Shala upko. Nekikira santa noroskuroto kuruto. Tekrata apelaki. Ha! Shai. Halata holata ya ya Hanta eschiamau. Some of you might feel your wings with that they just said. If you feel like you're in your back, like your like wings are moving or like your shoulder blades are starting to move. Mm-hmm. Nata uma. Akiana mashanta mariki. Amor. All is well. Hold your frequency, hold your vibration in the highest love. Akianta matura makiana. Oh, you know what I'm going to share with you really quick? One more thing. There's a beautiful sister that attended one of my events. I cannot even remember the year it was, maybe 2022. Her name is Charlie Marie. She's a beautiful up-and-coming country music artist. And she attended one event and she had her life changed there. And on her YouTube, she has just posted this week a song that she had created after her experience named Keleena. So go and listen to it. A lot of it in there is like her experience. She's an amazing, amazing young woman. But she talks about some of the things about me where my eyes turn crystal blue when I'm channeling the Holy Spirit and stuff like that. And I was absolutely humbled and taken back when she sent me that song. And I cry every time I listen to it because it's so beautiful and she's such a beautiful sister. But she is a sister, you know, and a young woman that at that event, you only had to give her the information that came through that got her back on track to not give up her career as a music artist, and to dive into it in her own alignment, not allowing people to try and control her music or change her. She rose above the darkness, and she talks about that in there. She transcended that industry and she's taken on and doing it on her own. So, oh, Julie, did you put the song? Oh, Julie put the song in the link too. Thanks, Julie. So it is, please check her out. Listen to the song. It is amazing and beautiful. And again, it takes one event and it's life-changing for people for the events I've done. And it's because the highest frequency and vibration comes through me from the universal love and being connected and bringing specifically what you need. I only have one event available right now. More are coming, and it's just a Sisters of the Rose one that's private, but there are more coming. Anyways, I love you all. Thank you for joining, taking a look at the being, the reveal of this being, and I hope you all have an amazing rest of this day, luckiest day of the year, and it's supposed to be a really good period of time according to the astrologers. Check out your favorite astrologer and see what they say. Well, here we go. I love you, everyone. Many blessings. I'm sending you lots of love, and I'll